My name is Laura Mcgarrigle, and I'm presenting a summary of the first year of my 2-year pre-doctoral fellowship with ArcGM. I applied for the ArcGM pre-doc fellowship as I had such a tremendous amount of support during my internship and was keen to remain within this network. I felt I had just scraped the surface of my research question and wanted to develop this whilst extending my research knowledge and skills. My pre-doc research proposal was to establish the current evidence around frailty modification interventions before lung transplant through an evidence synthesis process, and to investigate the current implementation of frailty measurement by lung transplant healthcare professionals in the UK, including the range of instruments used. To support me in working towards this plan, I initially completed the Research Design MRes module at the University of Manchester, which facilitated the design of my frailty measurement survey. I experienced the process of applying for an ethics waiver, the challenge of recruiting participants, and learning how to use Qualtrics software. I'm currently in the process of analysing the data. Having previously registered my systematic review protocol with Prospero, I have since submitted a full protocol for publication. It is currently under review with BMJ Open, and I'm in the process of responding to the peer review comments. The preprint of this protocol is accessible via the QR code on my poster. I have made progress with data extraction, risk of bias, and grade assessments, and have been able to submit an abstract to the next International Society of Heart and Lung Transplantation conference. The learning I've experienced during the first 12 months has been diverse, from software tools, PPIE webinars, attending a physiotherapy research conference, discovering how I am most productive whilst juggling a hectic clinical caseload with academic work, to learning how to work with a team of supervisors. I could argue that some of the so-called softer skills have been the steepest but the most valuable of challenges and will no doubt help me within my final pre-doc year and beyond. I've recently reflected on the learning I've undertaken this year and have to remind myself that my personal development of research skills should be my main goal. I was starting to become focused on outputs and outcomes, and whilst these have been achieved and are important to benchmark my progress, I need to remain in touch with my learning goals and focus on a strategy and process to address these. This will be vital in helping me to start addressing a research proposal and learning development plan for my future PhD application. The new skills and ensuing confidence I have gained this year has already started to impact my clinical and career direction. I felt able to apply for a position in the Association of Chartered Physiotherapists in Respiratory Care and have successfully joined their editorial committee to support with the development of their literature reviews and consensus statements. I've also been appointed chair of the MFT Nursing Midwifery and AHP Pre-Doctoral Peer Support Network. I'm now involved in designing and developing plans for a heart transplant prehab study alongside MMU and my medical critical care colleagues. I have received such consistent and strategic support from ArcGM as a whole, but also from other pre-doc fellows experiencing the same academic rollercoaster, and crucially from my supervision team, who have willingly shared their time, expertise, and enthusiasm for my project. A huge thank you to them all. I look forward to the next 12 months being just as productive and enjoyable.